I got a tutorial for you guys in After Effects on how to make a 3D intro that's really beastly. So go up here to Composition, New Composition. It looks sort of like this. Is going to look sort of like the beginning of this video. It's going to pretty much look exactly like the beginning of this video. Make the duration 6 seconds. Make the pixel aspect ratio DI/DVNTSC widescreen, open parentheses, 1.21 close parentheses, and that's what you're going to want to make it, and make the pixels 1280 by 720 high definition. So yeah, and then you can name it whatever you want, hit OK. Well, first what you're going to want to do is you're going to come up here to Layer, New, Solid. Now, make the solid comp size, make it whatever your color you want, because it's not going to matter. Make the effect generate ramp. Come drop down here. Effects, ramp. You can make it whatever color you want. I'm going to make it a blue color. Hit OK. And come down to the next color and make it a blue. Same sort of blue, but make it like that. Hit OK. Come back down here. Linear ramp. You want to make it radial ramp. And then right here there's a little thing. Bring that down just a little bit to make the radius a little bit bigger. Looks a little bit better. That's all you want to do with that. So you can close that up. I recommend locking your background layer so you can't change anything on it until the very end. We need to change one thing on it, but I would recommend just leaving it. And you can also make it invisible. Sorry, I'm just going to make it invisible not for right now. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to want to go into Layer, New, Solid. In this solid, you're going to want to change the width to 720, and then just hit OK. And now you have this square layer. Come to the top, go to Effects, Noise and Grain, Fractal Noise, and then come to the very beginning and come over here to this. Set a keyframe on Evolutions. Come to the very end of your composition. Come back over here to Evolutions and make this about 35. So, not 350, 35. So now this changes every once in a while. Now what you're going to do is you're going to come over here, and I've already done this, but search Mosaic. Mosaic, right there. Now drag that onto this layer. Okay, it kind of makes it square. So now that you have that, you're going to want to come over here and make the sharp colors. Okay, make the opacity. Never mind. Come up here to fractal noise and make sure the contrast is about 150. 150 is good, and then come back up here to Effects, Generate, Grid, right here. Now come over here to the grid over here and make this the blend mode, Stencil Alpha, Invert Grid. So now that you have this like that. So now that you have that, come over here to your border and make the border bigger. You have to be your own judge of this. I'm going to make it about that big. So now you're going to want to come over here. I'm going to make all these drop up so that I don't have to deal with them for right now because they're being a little bit clutterish over there. So now you're going to come over here and you're going to get your mask tool, and I'm going to zoom out just a little bit and come over here. Now you want to make this an unperfect square, okay? Just a simple unperfect square will be fine. So yeah, just make an unperfect square, just however you want. Yeah, I'm gonna make it a little bit crazy. And then just make it a whole thing. Now come back up here to your selection tool, and you might want to tweak it a little bit so you get only what you want into your video. Bring that up. No, we don't want to do that. Bring that in. Bring this in. Bring that down. Come over here. Come down about like that. Bring this down. Come right here. Move this up. Move this up. Bring that down. And there you go. You've got your unperfect square. So we're just gonna, now that you have this, it's just gonna move like that. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna come up here to a layer, new, solid, make this solid comp size, hit OK. Now in this, you're going to want to come up here to effect, generate. I'm using a lot of generate. Right on. Now you're going to want to come over here, hit a keyframe on brush position, and make your own design. It can be whatever you want, and I'll get back to you after I'm done with mine. So I'll cut this and be back in just a sec. Okay guys, so now that I'm back, this is kind of what it looks like. Don't you guys love it? Oh, you can't see it, can you? You can't see it? Is that right? You can't see it? Well, that's because the brush size is super small. And what you want to do is you want to come over here and make the brush size 3, and then hit OK. And that's pretty good. Make the brush hardness harder. And then brush opacity, keep it the same. Stroke length, you want to make the stroke length about 1 second. You want to bring the spacing of the distance between the dots of the line to 0.001, and then make this on transparent. So that's what that looks like.